Hi everyone, today we're going to work a really nice project that is about warm and cool colors. Last class we were working on our color wheel, remember? In which we were seeing our colors, violet, blue, and green, that were our cool colors, and red, orange, and yellow that were our warm colors. So today with our last project that was our color wheel, we're going to start working on a beautiful painting. Today we're going to work on this painting that has all what's warm colors, as you can see, red, orange, and yellow, and we have our cool colors that are blue, green, violet. So we're going to continue, and for this project what we're going to need is a white cardboard, we're going to need a brush, we're going to need a pencil, an eraser just in case we make some mistakes. We're gonna need orange, blue, green, red, yellow, and violet. And also we're gonna need a mixing color palette. Or if not, you can use a plate or something that has a flat surface. Okay, so let's begin with our drawing. First of all, I'm going to use a cup so I can use something that can be circular. And I'm just going to draw my sun. I have my sun already here. Let's zoom this in a little bit so you can see better. So I have my sun. I'm going to do 1, 2, and a third little circle there. Then what am I going to do next? I'm going to start working on my hills. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to zoom this out first a little bit. There we go. Okay, I'm zooming that out, and I'm going to start like with my waves here. So I'm going to wave on just like that. I'm going to do 1, 2, 3, 4, and I have my number 5 over here. Now for the sun, I already have my waves here, and I'm going to start with my sun. And how am I going to work that? I'm just going to do if I would have sunshine, like little light going through. So I'm just going to start like this. I'm going to cut this in two because it's going to be too big. There we go. And I'm just going to make the sunshine drawing over here. There we go. Okay, so we're going to do our sun, since the sun is something that is warm. It gives you that hot feeling. So we're going to start with our warm colors, in which we are going to use our color wheel. We're going to see which ones are the colors we can use for warm colors, and we have red, orange, and yellow. So those are the colors that we're going to be using for our sun. So let's begin with our brush. We need a little bit of water. Okay, so I have my water here. I'm just gonna soak my brush really nice, and I'm gonna mix my red color first. I'm gonna do my first circle with red. Do this little one over here too. Our next step is going to be, we're going to start coloring our sunshines. So we're going to do red, orange, yellow, red, orange, yellow. So I'm going to color one of these. I'm going to leave two. I'm going to color this one. I'm going to leave two, and I'm going to color. Okay, so we're going to jump each two colors. Our red, what we're going to do is with water clean up our brush. Just in case, have a paper towel so you can clean your brush really nice like this. Put a little more water and clean it again until your brush is clean. Always take care of your brush, nice and neat, okay? There we go. We're almost done cleaning our brush. Once you don't have any more color on your brush, that means your brush is completely clean. That way you don't mix other colors in your brush. Okay, so now I have a clean brush, and I'm gonna look at what my next color is gonna be. My second warm color would be orange. So I'm gonna start coloring orange, 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 orange. And over here you can see I made a little mistake. If I have three colors, you can fix that up. You can always just erase one of them like this. There we go. If you make a mistake, and you can just split this one in two. So that way I'm going to have orange and yellow. Okay, so let's continue with our second color, that would be orange. So I'm going to do orange, 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 and orange. Okay, so let's start coloring. Let's start painting with our second warm color, that will be orange. as you can see over here, we already have our first warm color that will be red. We have our second warm color that's orange. Now our third color in our color wheel would be our yellow. So I'm gonna just fill in these blanks over here that I have with the yellow color. But before that, always clean up your brush. You can see over here my water is basically clean. Doesn't have that much paint on it. And that's because I just dunk it into water and I clean it up in my paper towel. That way I don't contaminate that much my water and I can keep on using it. And always be careful with your brush, cleaning it up like this. That way you take care of your brush and it won't start there. Its brush won't start opening up and you'll have a longer life for your brush. So be really careful when you're coloring and when you're drying your brush to do it the way I'm showing you here in the tutorial. Okay, so my brush is already clean. Now I'm going to continue with my yellow spots. With all our warm colors that are red, orange, and yellow for our sun. Now we're going to start working on our waves that are with cool colors. So to begin with that, we have to check our color wheel again and see which ones are our cool colors. So we already worked with the warm ones, and now let's start with the cool colors. Cool colors are green, blue, and violet. So what I'm going to start doing is I'm going to start working with my blue. Before that, obviously I have to wash my brush, clean it up, and let's continue with our blue. Cool color is already done, that's blue. And now let's look at our color wheel once more and see which one would be our second cool color. So we can work with violet or we can choose green. I prefer, well, it's not a preference, it's just I like it. I like how it's gonna look, so I think I'm gonna use my green now. Don't forget to always clean up your brush so that way your colors won't mix up together in your painting. Okay, so let's continue. I'm gonna paint this one green and this one violet. be violet. In this case, I don't have violet. My color palette doesn't have violet, so I'm going to have to create my own violet. And how am I going to do that? Remember, you guys, our little friends here are ladybugs. Remember that we had primary colors and secondary colors? Well, if you don't have any of the colors that you need for this project, remember that red and yellow make orange. If you need orange, don't forget that if you need green, you can mix yellow and blue, that will turn green. And in my case, what I'm going to be needing is violet. So I'm going to be needing red and blue to create my violet. So what am I going to do here? Since I don't have my violet, I'm going to really fast clean up my brush a little bit because I already made a mess of myself here. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to grab some blue paint for my violet, like this. I'm going to put it in my palette, and I'm also going to use some red. There we go. Red and blue. We mix them up together. And I'm going to create my own violet. It depends on you if you want it to be a bluish violet or if you want it to be a reddish violet. That's all depending on what color you want to mix it up to. So once I have, I think I'm going to mix up a little bit more red. There we go. I'm going to mix, and now I have my own violet. I don't know if you can see the color here, but you're going to see it in paper once I start painting. There we go. So I have my violet, and now I'm going to mix up my violet over here. Finishing our project, our painting should look something like this. It's a contrast in between warm colors and cool colors that we can work on. We can also work only warm colors that we're going to do next time and cool colors, and you can see the difference in what these colors can show, what make you feel, and what warm colors do too. I hope you enjoyed our project. I can't wait to see your project in my platform, so please post them in. I can't wait to see you guys. I hope time flies and that soon we'll be together in our classroom and working together as a group. Until then, please take care. Hugs and kisses for everybody. Bye for now.